Hello and welcome once again to Lola's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making for you pan-seared salmon, island style. So all you're going to do, I already washed my salmon and I wash it with lemon and a little bit of vinegar because I don't like fishy fish or fishy taste. And then you're going to slice it down the middle. Just let the knife do it nice and gently because you don't want to go too deep. Just a little deep enough to where you can put the seasoning in, because I like to stuff mine with my sofrito. And sofrito is just a combination of vegetables, onion, garlic, season it first, onion and garlic, bell peppers, a little bit of cilantro, you know. I don't like fishy fish. And I just open it, you see how I did it? And just slide your finger in there so that you can patch the flavors into the meat of your salmon. That was garlic powder, onion powder, because it has to happen, has to, in my kitchen. Because I cannot stand, I see I went a little too deep right there, but it's okay. And then we just put a little bit of sofrito in the middle, see? Just like that. And you stuff it down in there. And you use your finger, because I like to cook with my hands. I like to feel the meat and, you know, feel the coarseness, and to make sure that everything is infused inside of the fish, you know, well. After you fry the salmon, it's gonna be it's gonna stay, so you don't have to worry about all of that stuff. And then, of course, once again, olive oil or avocado oil into your skillet. Some people like grapeseed oil and all that stuff, but here it is. That's your oil. When it starts to get smoky, you already know what Lola does. When it starts to smoke on you, you know what you're supposed to do. You put it in there. Okay. I just pat it in. I just speak to it. I like to feel the, you know, its naturalness on my fingers and so forth. And then some people wait until it's on the skillet to season the top. But I love to like put at least some garlic powder and onion powder up here. See that? Like infuse it. It's okay to infuse it. And a little bit, because you don't want your fish to be too salty. Okay, and I pat mines. And it's okay to do that. If you're a cook, I believe if you really love to cook and this is your element, I believe that you should touch your food with the energies and everything that's combined together as one. You have to infuse yourself in what you're doing, you know. Because you just don't want to give anybody anything. If a piece of you is in the foods that you cook, a little bit of your element, a little bit of your essence is in the food that you're going to feed people, they're going to always come back. Because people don't come to your restaurant because the food looks good. They come to your restaurant because the food tastes good. Okay? See that smoke over there? You just walk over there with it in your hand. You can do it easily like that. And you just place it down. Just like that. Let your finger touch it. Flatten it some. And you want to cook it like this for like, it's okay if it's popping. And it's only popping because I have the seasoning on the inside of it. You know. But it's not going to get burned because it's still stuck on the inside. So like 4 minutes, like just like this. And you only turn it once. And you're going to see when your salmon start to cook, because it's going to start running up. And I just touch it and I just keep, because I want that seasoning to get in and I don't want nothing to leak out of it or come out of it, I should say. And then when I get it there and it's frying, I go ahead and I low down the heat. And you just let it cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Remember, 4 minutes to 5 minutes on one side. And after I get the pot a little heated, I lower it down and I watch it cook. I don't flip it just yet. I try to run it down to where the oil is, so I can cook right there for a second. See that? I'm cooking that side on like a number 7.5 heat on a gas stove. Sometimes I think that the salmon here at the market is not like, I don't know, real. I don't know. I have some issues with, you know, buying. I always buy my fresh products and so forth, but I have a little curiosity because remember I'm from the islands and I know what salmon is supposed to look like, taste like, and the fishes, but what can I say? Okay, so I think I got it enough to where I feel safe enough to flip it, and I use my hand. Nice and crispy, and it's not burnt, so nice and crispy. And you want to let it about a minute or so on the opposite side. And because I'm from the island, I usually like flatten it. I use my hands to feel it, you know, so that doesn't bother me. Make sure you wash your hands and you wipe your hands and make sure your hands are clean if you're going to be touching people's food. And then if you want, you can up it a little bit. I put it like to an 8 now. Because you only flip it once. You only flip salmon once. Let's leave it here for a minute on this side. I cook a lot of salmon because to me it's the better fish for my son. I know you guys have heard that I spoke about him having a heart transplant and so forth, so I try to cook everything as natural as possible, and I try to get the best products that I can get from the market and so forth. I don't have fancy gadgets, remember. I'm a backyard cook from the island. But I can assure you, it's not the gadgets that's going to save you. It's not the gadgets or how beautiful the food looks on a plate. It is the taste. People come for good food. People flock for good food. Is that right? Okay, we can edit it. Okay. Just let it cook for a little bit. Let it cook. And then I always investigate my sides. And then when you think it's ready, because you can feel it, you take it out of the pan and transport it. I put on top the potato with heavy whipping cream and stuff, and you just drizzle it on the fish. Ready to go. This, how beautiful that is. Everything is cooked to perfection. This is pan-seared salmon from Lola's Kitchen. See you next time.